Hello, my friends. This is Skilling back here. This is a video assignment about discussion lesson 12, adolescent development. And I hope you like this section because this is the stage of life that you're in right now. So hopefully it is applicable and fascinating for you and you learn a lot of good stuff that can help your life even. Before we get into that, here is a joke for you. What did the psychologist say to the procrastinator? We'll talk about that later. Get it? Because if you're going to do it later, you're procrastinating. Later, Gator. Okay, here is your discussion prompt for you. You ready? Okay, you please answer the following questions in at least one complete sentence each. By the time you are done with your post, you should have at least 6 sentences. So I'm calling you guys experts on this one because you are adolescents. So number one, I want your opinion. In your opinion, what is the biggest issue facing adolescents today? I'm not looking for right or wrong answer. What do you think? What do you think the biggest issues facing adolescents, teenagers today is? Number two, why do you think that issue has such a big impact on teens? Number three, how might that issue impact an adolescent's development? Number four, what role might schools have in supporting adolescents with this issue? How could a school help an adolescent deal with that? Number five, what role might families have in supporting adolescents with this issue? And then similar, number six, what role might the community have in supporting adolescents with this issue? This may be my favorite discussion post in the whole unit because I really think it lets you kind of be introspective and dive into to your life and really figuring out what do you think is this struggle and how can all of these different people and resources help there. Let's go into how you will be graded, your discussion rubric. Okay. So 5 points for giving me the issue, the biggest issue you think faces adolescents face today. 15 points for explaining why you think that issue impacts teens so much. 15 points for analyzing how that issue might impact an adolescent's development. 15 points for explaining how schools might be able to support adolescents with the issue. 15 points for explaining how families might be able to support adolescents with that issue. And then 15 points explaining the role the community might have with supporting adolescents with this issue. And then, of course, there is your grammar and sentence requirement. Make sure you are writing at least 6 complete sentences. And just a reminder, I don't mind if you write it out number wise or if you prefer to put it all in paragraph form, but each one does need to be a complete sentence. You can't just say yes or no. Say the issue that I think impacts adolescents the most is, and then fill in the blank, that sort of thing. Pretend I don't know what you're talking about, that I don't have the prompt in front of me and start explaining things. But all those points add up to 100. If you have any questions, as always, I am here and happy and willing to help you. Other than that, fortune cookie. Good luck, you guys.